Your piece of paper that you're going to use to take notes for this video should look like this. You should have 5-5 slope-intercept form up top. The first video that you're watching right now is how do you use slope and a y-intercept to graph a line, which is your first video that you're going to be creating notes for on the right-hand side. You need to add another statement or question on your own. And here's your second video after this one, how to transform from standard form to y equals mx plus b. How do you use slope and a y-intercept to graph a line? In this video, you're going to complete one example to answer this question. How do we use a slope and a y-intercept to graph a certain line? Graph the line given the slope and y-intercept. Here we have our slope, which is equal to -2 all over 5. And we have our y-intercept, which is equal to 4. I list the steps for you on the left-hand side, and the graph is going to be on the right-hand side. Step 1, the y-intercept is 4. So the line is going to contain the point 0, 4, and we're going to need to plot 0, 4 on the graph. Now we're doing this for step 1 because it just tells you the y-intercept is 4, and you need to recognize that it's the point 0, 4, and we're going to graph that on our y-axis. So I'm going to enlarge the graph and plot our point 0, 4, which is right here on the y-axis, which is why it's the y-intercept. Okay. Step 2, m equals, well, what is m? Well, if you remember from previous examples, m is the slope. In our case, our slope is -2 over 5. Since that is our slope, we are going to count 2 units down. Why are we going 2 units down? 2 units down, and we're going to go 5 units to the right. Why are we going to the right and not to the left? And why are we going down instead of up? Think about that for a minute and look back in your notes on slope if you don't know the answer to that question. We're going to count down 2 units and 5 units to the right from point 0, 4, and we're going to plot a second point. So let's go ahead and enlarge our graph again. Okay, remember we're going to go down 2 and over 5. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is our second point. However, when graphing a line, it's always nice and best to have 3 points. And I've explained that in class. So we can actually go up to 1, 2, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which still gives us a negative slope. And there is our third point. I'm going to take this back down to size so that you can notice that step 3 says draw a line through the 2 points, but for us we have 3. And I'm going to use this new shape tool. So let's give this a try out to get a straight line. Okay, there we go. And there is our line. And we can draw some arrows at each end. Okay, and there you go. Go ahead and cover up all of your notes except for the graph and try to challenge yourself and come up with the domain and range and come up with the y-intercept and the slope of this line. Of course, you'll get the same answers on the other side of your paper.